Mixed trig applications example 5. A pilot is traveling at a height of 5 7/10 miles above ground level. She looks down at an angle of depression of 15 degrees and spots the end of the runway. How many miles away in a straight line is she from the runway? So I have my airplane up here, and we have a tower with a runway leading up to it. I'm going to label my height, my 5 7/10 miles. That's how far above the ground our plane is in a straight line up and down. She looks down at an angle of depression of 15 degrees. So remember, that means she looked straight out and then down. So our 15 degrees will go in this area. And how many miles away in a straight line is she from the runway? So we're kind of looking at this diagonal here. That is our distance we are trying to find. It might help us to kind of move some things around. I'm going to label that side I'm looking for X. But that 15 degrees is also the same angle. If I continue my runway, that would be on the ground on the opposite side of our line. This angle right here is also 15 degrees because of alternate interior angles. Something you don't need to know the word for, but just know what happens and why it happens. Okay? So since that's 15 degrees, then I can use that angle to help me find my missing side. So we have 15 degrees across from it, or opposite it, is our 5 7/10 miles. Since this is a vertical line, that would be a right angle, making our X the hypotenuse. Since we have opposite and hypotenuse, we're going to be using the sine function. It has to be a function since we have a right angle. So my sine function, I would have sine of 15 equals my opposite, 5 7/10 over x, the hypotenuse. To solve, I'm going to multiply both sides by x. That will get rid of my fraction. So I'll have x times sine of 15 equals 5 7/10. Now to get x by itself, I'm going to divide both sides by sine of 15 degrees. My x value would then equal 5 7/10 divided by sine of 15. We can plug that into our calculators. 5 7/10 divided by sine 15. Enter. X will equal 22.023108, and that continues. We're rounding to the nearest tenth, so 2 doesn't round 0 up, so we'd have 22.0 miles from the runway.